It is Melanoma Monday. We are telling you some of the best ways to protect your skin from the sun's harmful rays that you might not be thinking of. Coming up in just a few minutes.
Today is Melanoma Monday, a day dedicated to raising awareness about the most dangerous form of skin cancer. It's a critically important topic for Arizonans who enjoy the sunlight nearly every day of the year. Team 12's Jen Wall is live this morning with a dermatologist letting us know what we need to know as temperatures continue to heat up. Good morning, Jen.
Yeah, you got it. Good morning to you guys. We're live here at a park. I know a lot of little kiddos are going to be getting outside and enjoying the sun. And this morning, I want to bring on Dr. Dustin Mullens here. You're with Affiliated Dermatology. Let's go ahead and start out first. Tell us the difference between a good mole and a bad mole, to put it very plainly.
Absolutely. So good mole versus bad mole. So what's the difference? So good mole will have certain features that we're looking for, and bad mole will have features that we're also trying to look for. So what we apply is the ABCDEs of melanoma. For Melanoma Monday, we're going to run through those. So is it asymmetric? So if I cut it down the middle, is it a mirror image of itself? This normal mole, good mole, is a mirror image of itself. If you look over here, this is a melanoma. This is not a mirror image of itself. It is asymmetric. So that offends the A of the ABCDEs. If you go down the spectrum, B is the border. Is it irregular or is it smooth? So is it jagged or smooth? This is nice and smooth in the normal versus jagged in the melanoma. The C stands for color variegation. Is it more than one color? Is it dark black and brown? Is it blue and brown? So more than one color, that's going to be an offense to that rule, and we're going to want to see it for that as well. D is diameter. Is it greater than 6 millimeters? So can I stick a pencil eraser over it? If I can stick a pencil eraser over it, generally speaking, that's a reassuring feature. And E, evolution. Is it evolving in any way? Is there any change to that mole?
All right, so really important to make sure you're getting checked with your dermatologist. Let's move on to sunglasses. We need them so badly because you can also get eye cancer, which is crazy to me. Melanoma behind the eye.
Yeah, so melanoma can occur in the eye. We have pigment in the back of the eye, and therefore we're at risk of melanoma in that location. You need to have a good pair of eye protection, especially here in Arizona, so you need some UV 100% protection sunglasses. You need to be wearing those every day.
All right, thank you. And then my last question is going to be the chemicals in sunscreen. I'm always looking for that for my kids. I want to keep them protected, but I want to make sure I'm putting good sunscreen on them. So what do you recommend for families, anyone wearing sunscreen?
Good question. I always recommend natural products, mineral-based. So I like zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. Those are going to be your broad spectrum mineral-based, so they're physical blockers, they're not chemical blockers. The chemicals that we have in some of our sunscreens are going to block the sunlight using chemical dispersion. So we need to be careful with those and the application of those, especially in these spray sunscreens. When we're spraying those in a closed, unventilated room, we're potentially inhaling those chemicals, and we don't know currently at this time whether or not there's potential long-term effects of that. So make sure if you are spraying them with a sunscreen, it's in a well-ventilated, open room.
All right, you got it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us live this morning. We have a lot more clothing you can wear if you're outside. Wide-brimmed hats, so important if you're not going to put sunscreen on your ears. Plus, SPF 30 to 50. Make sure you're reapplying every 2 to 3 hours. Emma and Paul?
And Jen, I'm one of those moms that does a spray with my kids because lathering it on them is so difficult for me. So that's good to remember. You got to be in an open area.
All right, if you're looking for more tips, look no further than the Today Show. They're also trying to raise awareness about melanoma. This morning, they're going to try to break the Guinness World Record for most people simultaneously applying sunscreen. Can they do it? You can see it at 7 a.m. right after 12 today.